Welcome in. Your energy is shifting magnetically. We are going to deep dive and dissect just to see sort of what that energy is amplifying in your energy field. I did pull a couple of cards here. Today is the day. That's a big one. But I also didn't actually pull, it fell out of the deck. It was symbiosis. Trine and Sextile. This is first off inner child awareness. So curiosity, excitement, amplified energy, auspicious moments, calls to action is just surrounding your auric field. The Trine and Sextile planets promote collaboration by backing one another up, cheering one another on, and adding strength and value to their roles, right? You don't have to be together. You can live in different places and be doing different things, but there's sort of like a collaboration going on amongst your tribe or your peers or your comrades or just in the social arena that you're currently in. So lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Look for people who have compatible and complementary ideas or skills to yours. Work with your allies. I love the word allies. Yes, you have allies surrounding you. Let's just sort of see what point you're at. And so off. So you're beyond the tree of life. So I would say individually in your sovereignty, you are maybe an individual who's gone into the nothingness, right? Which is the Kabbalah. So it says beyond the tree of life lies the realm of nothingness. Yet in the Kabbalah, even that has levels, right? What does that even mean? But you're in the nothingness. So how could you even know except for when you take steps? Yet, and so are is a 3-part concept to represent that which does not exist. Okay. So An, that's A-N-I, is the void. Here. I know it's probably backwards, but okay, so that is the void. That place that is not a place where nothing, not even energy exists. And Soph is 1 degree closer to existence. It is the realm of shapeless, undefined energy. It might be described as light that has no spectrum of colors because it is so unformed. And Sovar is just beyond the realm of existence. It is energy with definition, or light organized into a spectrum. From here emanate the first pure colors that illuminate the Sephira. On the Tree of Life, these levels are often shown as a series of arcs surrounding Kether, the first Sephira. And to give you one of the words that I've learned today is metaphor. I mean, I kind of knew what it was, but really haven't really used the word. So metaphorically speaking, and I feel like metaphysically speaking, it's like you're, right? So you're in the void, you're in the nothingness, and now this is showing you sort of how you're coming into vivid, how you're turning fantasy into reality. It's like the merging. You start out in the void, and then you get closer to existence. And then beyond the realm of existence is the energy with definition. So the plan, the blueprint, the structure, the foundation, everything is coming in. And again, energetically, you are magnetized. You're not who you were yesterday or last week or last year. You have stepped into the complete new version of yourself. Even if it looks the same in the mirror, right? Remember, the physical world is a lot slower than the metaphorical world or the metaphysical world or the energetic world. We are so much more than our physical reality. Remember that. So much more. And so it is important that you identify the spiritual, the reality, the fantasy, and the reality. And just know your vision may not match where you physically are standing. And that's okay. It's not important. We are going to look at your vitals. We're going to check your vitals because you are in symbiosis, but we want to make sure that your conscious and subconscious are aligned with each other. So energetically, we've got happiness surrounding you, protection, you're emotional, it feels protected, it feels seen, it feels heard, it feels good, right? Because it feels protected, right? We've got the links again with the symbiosis and the collaboration and the surrounding allies in your auric field. We've got emotional, our mental is surrender, so the thought has stopped. This is an amazing reading. Okay. We've got physical, which is mystery, right? Again, it's really important to shut down the system in the physical world. Like the physical is never going to meet your expectations with what your vision shows you right away. But it will eventually meet your expectations. I have been there. I look around my sacred space and I'm always so proud of what I see, but I didn't get there instantly. I had to imagine, I had to visualize it, I had to start making the steps to create it. And it just really happened effortlessly. Again, moving into symbiosis, you're working with the reciprocity, you're working with the energy. And you're working in flow, like the flow state. This is great. Okay, and then we've got spiritual illumination. Look at that spiritual. Look at that. Very nice. Challenge and strength. Okay, so the challenge, right, is it says frustration. And the only reason why that would say frustration is because your physical is a mystery, right? Mysterious things can cause frustration because we just want the answer. I just want to know. But you can't know. You are in illumination. Your spiritual is being illuminated and exposed. And so you're seeing things, getting downloads, getting ideas. It's okay to get excited, but you also want to stay very regulated within that excitement. Because, right, you can get super excited and then it doesn't come in quick enough with that excitement, or it comes in different than what you had imagined it to. So remember, just you can stay excited, but stay in that regulated area. Your strength is consciousness. You are completely conscious. You are completely participating in this energy. This is really a beautiful energy. Okay, we're going to see what you are, the twin flame. What are you alchemizing? What are you alchemizing right now? Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Bobby, psychic medium, Reiki practitioner, and twin flame facilitator. I almost said I'm the mother of 4 sons. I just feel so proud of that. I love my sons. They're so great. So great. Okay. So enter the vortex. So you're entering into this vortex, aligning with the infinite abundance. Look at that. Holy cannoli. I actually just had lunch or coffee with a friend, and these particular cards sort of came through for me, and I was like, who else is experiencing this wonderful energy? It's amazing how when we come together and collaborate, how we help each other, we clear out the energy, just like cheering one another on and adding strength and value to our roles. And my friend and I were thinking about this symbiosis before I even got home, and then I picked up my planetary deck, and that thing just freaking fell. It just fell out. It was just, right? Symbiosis. It just fell out, and I was like, yes, that's exactly how I feel. And it's just a matter of transmuting the energy. So now, like the codes are unlocking, neurons are activating, connections are being made, clarity is coming in. It's like psychic energy that amplifies your psychic energy. We're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. Let's take a look at this. 53. Okay, so your reality is patiently waiting for you to align with your authentic truth. As you connect with your true self, mind, body, heart, and soul, this card is an indication that you are entering your vortex, your highest destiny. This level of soul mastery requires that you let go of resistance to change and keep your soul frequency in a positive state for longer periods of time. This helps you co-create the life you love. Set crystal clear intentions to maximize your ability to manifest your desires. Crystal clear intention. I just want to touch upon that just a minute. Sometimes intention isn't like, I want a blue Honda Civic or whatever kind of car, like Lamborghini. Sometimes that's not it, but sometimes that is it. But you want to, clear intent, like purity, innocence, vulnerability. What kind of energy do you want inside of your vortex? Like create a circle. And then right inside that circle, exactly what you're calling in. That way you're, right? Your antennas are up and you can sense, your spidey senses will be activated to maximize your ability to manifest. So it is important that you stay connected to your heart and practice the harmonic laws of love to balance giving and receiving. Reciprocity. Staying present and allowing your heart to lead you will keep you in alignment with your highest good. Everything exists in your vortex. You become the genie in the bottle and decide that what you desire, so make sure to choose what matches your highest vibration. Otherwise, you will be settling for less than you deserve. Give your reality permission to parallel your inner desires, which allows rewards to show up with ease and grace. And that's what was here. So lift one another up. The comfort or compatible aspects can help us build up the resources needed to do the hard work and face the tough stuff. Okay, so the path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. Don't get stuck in a comfortable rut. So it's like, gosh, and I mentioned this too earlier. I was like, I want to get out of my comfort zone, but it makes me comfortable to get out of my comfort zone. That's where I'm the most comfortable, is when there's discomfort. Leave it in the comments if that makes sense. I just feel so comfortable when I know I'm growing. I love being uncomfortable. I love being challenged. I love reflection. I love enlightenment and illumination and seeing things that I couldn't see before. I love that. It just amplifies everything, amplifies the energy, brings awareness. Okay. The Queen of Wands. So we've got, so far I've got a good integration of masculine and feminine. So whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel like this is a really good balance of those two. And Librian energy has been coming in quite a lot recently. I feel like that's the mystery, the balancing of the two words, merging with spirit, right? And then messages are coming in fast and furious. Doesn't mean you got to move fast. Doesn't mean there's any urgency. Doesn't mean you got to rush. It just means the energy is manifesting. You are this queen or king, but you are this queen. Notice how funny too, there's a sun, my friend gave me a sunflower, and there's a sunflower there. The sunflower, right, every morning the sunflower turns and points to the sun. Whatever direction it is, it turns and it points to the sun, to the illumination, to the raw sun energy. It ain't afraid to just bask in the targeting heat of the sun. So that's really neat. And then the Hanged Man, again, that goes back to illumination, stepping into the mystery, right? And entering into your vortex, aligning with the infinite abundance. You can't make this stuff up, right? You just can't. You can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. This is like, I've got Sun in Pisces here. I am a Pisces, so if that means anything. Okay, let's check this out. I'm going to just sort of look a little bit deeper into the emotions because I just see a lot of balance. I see a lot of balance. I don't see any disbalance. Okay, so you're on a quest. Okay. So I thought, like, I'm looking for imbalance. I'm doing that because the conflict is what amplifies the positive. The negative amplifies the positive. If I can see any of the negative, I can immediately see the light. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm just sitting in the light, nobody's ever challenging me. They're just agreeable. And that doesn't, I need challenge. And so I did get some guilt here. And with this kind of energy and with you broadcasting and you becoming more magnetic, we can feel bad and end up making ourselves small because we feel some sort of shame for being wonderful. So this right here, I just caught it. That just told me, do not dim your light. Amplify it. Be that radical, ambitious, auspicious, bold individual that you are, but just do it with regulation. You can be that without poking at people or using your voice to make yourself louder. You're not chasing, you're not calling in, you're just vibrating at your core frequency. You're being who you are. And the second you feel like you're too much, observe that. And maybe you being told that you're too much is a sovereign regulation. Maybe you just need to balance that moment, but not because not because you're dimming your light or trying to make somebody else feel better. No. I don't ever want you to make me feel better. Like, I can do that on my own. I can self-regulate. And if you do that for me, I'll probably come back for some more, and then that's creating suffering for me. So don't do that. I don't want, like, if you're trying to make people feel better, I don't agree with that. I wouldn't do that. So just remember, that isn't something that we should do. Self-regulation is vital to a blissful life and to experience the wonders of everything. Amazing reading. You're on a quest. You're in perfect alignment. It's all coming. You are in the vortex. Stop trying. Stop resisting. Stop avoiding. Just be. Say yes. Say yes to everything. It's all there for you and in your favor. I love you guys. Absolute honor to do this reading, and I will see you in the next video.